Hello, children. Are you ready for the story? Reading is real fun. Is a good habit too. Everyone should do that. I'm going to read a story for you. Today we're going to see the story of the apple star. Once upon a time, a young apple tree began growing in an orchard. Each night she would gaze up into the evening sky and admire all the bright and twinkling stars. She wished she had just one of those shining stars of her own. One night, an orchid fairy came to the tree with a promise to grant the little tree one wish. Without hesitation, the young apple tree told the fairy of her wish for a star of her own. The fairy promised that if the apple tree was a good tree and grew to be a big and strong and full of red ripe apples, her wish would be granted. The apple tree tried her very hardest. Each sunny day she lifted her branches up to the warm sunshine, and each rainy day her roots soaked up in the water she needed to grow. After several seasons, her hard work had paid off, and she was one of the biggest trees in the orchard, with branches heavy with red ripe apples. She waited and waited for the orchid fairy to return so she could show her what she had done and finally be granted with a wish. The apple tree was beginning to lose hope when one day the fairy returned at last. The tree shook her limbs with excitement, showing off its strong branches and all those beautiful apples. "Look," she exclaimed, "I have worked so hard and have waited so patiently. When will I finally be given my wish and one bright star of my own?" "Oh, my dear tree," replied the fairy, "your wish has already been granted. You now have among your branches not just one, but as many stars as you have admired in the night sky." "But where?" questioned the apple tree. "All I see on my branches are leaves and these ripe apples." The orchid fairy gently answered, "Just peek inside any one of those apples. There you will find a special secret hidden star. It is ready to be discovered by the lucky person who chooses one of the apples you have worked so hard to grow." The apple tree finally realized his wish is within himself, and he was so happy. Dear children, I hope you have enjoyed the story. I'll come again with another interesting story in another video. Thanks for watching.